Welcome back, everybody. We are talking about an early childhood education degree program I'm super excited to share with you. So, if you know anyone who's interested in early childhood education, or if you yourself are interested in it, um, I am pleased to welcome my colleague Joanna Williams, who's an academic and student support advisor at EdAssist, which is part of Bright Horizons College Coach. Bright Horizons EdAssist. She's also a former student advisor at Vaterac College and the University of Arizona Global Campus, so she has a background in student advising. Hi, Joanna.
Hello, hello.
All right, well, thanks for joining us again on the podcast. This is not your first trip here.
It's a
But
good time.
yes, but today we're talking about something really interesting, I think anyway, for anyone who is thinking about early childhood education. Um, and if you're looking for a great place to work, you and I could both attest to the fact that Bright Horizons is a great company. I have been here
Absolutely.
for 15 years already, so and it's almost my 15th year anniversary actually of
I
being a
hope
company.
to be here that long.
There you go. I
I
hope
plan
so
on
too.
being here longer if possible.
All right, awesome. All right, so let's start with early childhood education. There's a qualification that you need in order to be an early childhood teacher. What is that called and what's that all about?
So it is the Child Development Associate, which is a credential. It's well respected in the community. It's something that actually even carries college credits once it's done, but it is the way to get started as a certified teacher.
Got it. Now, how does Bright Horizons help in terms of attaining that credential? Because Bright Horizons is a company, not a college, right?
Yeah, well, we actually found a way to be able to offer the curriculum for the CDA program. We call it our eCDA. It's fully online. You can complete it virtually through us,
Mhm.
and then we cover the cost, of course, and then you can ultimately get the exam for the CDA.
Awesome. So, all right, our listeners are saying, well, that sounds interesting. What do I need in order to join the Horizons or take advantage of the Horizons teacher degree program?
Well, first is work for us, which we
Yeah.
would love to have you. Please come and join us, join our team. We work for us at one of our early childhood education centers. Once you're hired, your sorry, your eligibility starts day one.
Oh, that's
Um,
cool.
yeah, and you can start directly into the Horizons Teacher Degree program once you've done that CDA program or already have some early childhood education credits.
Awesome. So, here's the big question, right? How much is it going to cost?
Nothing. Well, not
That's
for
the best
you.
part.
Nothing for you. We
Okay.
cover the entire program up front. That way you don't have any out of pocket costs, which is usually the biggest barrier. So,
Right, exactly. I mean, when we think about going to school, one of the things we talk about in general on this show is we always couple information when we're talking about getting into school or making good choices to be competitive or different degree programs. We also always talk about finance because these days, when you think about college, you think about big bills. So the idea that you could get your degree and have it not cost you anything is pretty amazing. And I guess I'm curious, how does that work, right? How can Bright Horizons fund a program like that for anyone who's interested who it works at one of their centers?
Bright Horizons, we really just want to invest in our employees. We want our teachers at our centers to be with us for a long time. We want to make sure that they're very qualified to take care of everyone's wonderful children. I don't know,
Got
awkward to
it.
say that. Everyone's children.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, here's a big question. You mentioned that you have to work at a Bright Horizons center. How is it possible to work a full-time job with Bright Horizons and also pursue the degree? How does that work?
So all of the programs, we have partner schools that we partner with for you guys to be able to do your degree program. You guys as potential
Mhm.
employees that work with us, fully online. The partner schools offer different ways to complete your degree, accelerated programs, competency-based programs, one course at a time for some of the schools. It's really well built to allow you to have that flexibility to be able to work and go to school.
Well, and it's also, as you mentioned, the whole CDA piece is an eCDA, right? So that is, I'm
Yes.
assuming, fully online, and all of
Yes.
these are fully online, correct?
You can complete the entire program fully online.
Awesome. And just to dig a little bit more deeply into this, does the CDA count as your associates? And then if you want to get your bachelor's, that's something different. Can you talk us through those two pieces?
The CDA program, once you receive your CDA credential, it is worth college credits.
Okay.
It is worth different amounts at our partner schools, but we have agreements with our partner schools that they will accept CDA credits to
Okay.
go towards your degree program. And typically, you can start with an associate's degree in early childhood education, or you can go directly for a bachelor's degree from there.
Awesome. And I think that's really important, right? So we talked about the CDA, but the key to this program is that you can complete this program and end up with a bachelor's degree or an associate's degree. But if your goal is to have that bachelor's degree on your resume because you know that it's going to open more doors, this program will get you there. And there is no waiting period, right? You can start into the Horizons degree program on day one when you start working with us.
That is correct.
Awesome. All right. Another question, obviously, is where can people who are interested in learning more about this go for more information?
So you can actually learn more about this at our career page at brighthorizons.com/careers. That's where we have job postings for current open positions available. And then as you apply for those positions, you can ask whatever questions you'd like about the program.
Yeah, and I want to put a plug in. So if you go to that page, which again, www, which I probably don't need to say, I sound really old school when I do that, but brighthorizons.com/careers, you're also going to see all the different openings that we have at the different centers all over the country. And we do have quite a few. And our centers are reopened. We're welcoming families every day. We maintain the highest standards. In my opinion, I might be a little biased, but we are the gold standard for early childhood education in this country. And so I don't think there's a better place that you can work at. And now with the Horizons degree program, really, there's no reason not to, especially because you can get your degree paid for, which is
Yeah.
kind of unbelievable.
Yeah, we were
Uh,
able to keep centers open during the pandemic to support for frontline workers and healthcare workers. So
exactly. We're definitely out there out front doing really important work. I mean, there's arguably no more important work than caring for children while their parents are working. I know that when my son was in a Bright Horizons child care center, I felt really good about how he was doing while I was working, and I didn't really have to think about it actually because I knew that they were doing such a great job, and he was having way more fun with them than he would have had at home with me. So yeah, I always feel really good about that. Joanna, is there anything else you want to add about the Horizons degree program before we wrap up our segment?
overall, I mean, it is a really great benefit. We have teachers taking advantage of it all the time. There is a great network of support with the other teachers that you'll be working with that will have done the program or will be plan on be doing the program. And we have, I'm an academic advisor here with the company, and you have to meet with me actually, but you can voluntarily meet with me after that if you run into any issues or have any questions.
Right, or if you're trying to understand how this will fit into your career
Exactly.
trajectory, right? One other thing before we wrap that I did also want to mention is that I actually work and engage closely with other members of the Bright Horizons community on a regular basis just through my role at Bright Horizons College Coach. And one thing that's always struck me is the number of people in leadership positions in the company who started out in centers. In some cases, without a degree, just working in at one of the centers caring for children, and how Bright Horizons really just promote that career trajectory and so the ability to grow within the company. I'm losing my words today. To grow within the company is amazing to see, and I have seen it in action, and that is always really exciting. Joanna, thank you so much for joining us today. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely. Look forward to working with all of our new employees coming soon, right?
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. All
Thank
right.
you.
Yeah, absolutely. And so we are going to take another quick break. And when we come back, we're going to be talking about the Common App essay and going through all the different prompts. So don't go away.